today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they interplay here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winner. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 8 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a do-it-all back, and he did plenty on that run. And as a rookie, 803 yards rushing for the season, and Kansas City may look to up his workload a little bit in year 2. The last pick of the first round in 2020, he more than justified that selection with his ability to run the football and catch it out of the backfield.
Mahomes now on first down. To the right side, it's Kelce. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And Demarcus Robinson may be unheralded on that Kansas City track squad of wide receivers, but he's been dependable for these Chiefs the past few years.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 17. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
This young man, Chase Young, has it all. Speed, power, and a full arsenal of moves to get to the quarterback. The Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2020, he had 7.5 sacks that season. They expect plenty more in the future.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Working from the gun. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Washington offense ready to take over, and you see Taylor Heineke at the helm in his 2nd season with the football team.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing. Heineke. Rolling to his left. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and short yardage. Heineke. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Finding some room at midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And a short gain here down to the 22. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Heineke now. Thomas has got it, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down, and then some.
Now Heineke. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Adam Humphries, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake, got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Strong running at the 30. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. He finds Robinson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Antonio Gibson and the Washington offense ready to go here once more. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Heineke. Open man here, Sims complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the...
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Heineke again. The throw taken in by Sims. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Heineke to throw it. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first and 10, Heineke. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on second and 10. Heineke. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Rams who have the lead in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Mixon has a run for a touchdown. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Ronald Jones, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. But they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A first down throw for Heineke. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. To throw again on second down, Heineke. And he'll complete this to Gibson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Robinson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
NFL Madden League Season 202021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Green Game 2021.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They're making the stop. Jonathan Bostic, leading tackler for Washington last year. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. John Simon in on the stop. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Heineke. They'll roll him out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now Heineke. Sliding out of the pocket. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And he's
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 6 matchup will be coming up next. Los Angeles Rams 3-2, New York Giants 2-3.
Him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
First down, Heineke on the move, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's John Simon with a sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right
Season
back.
202021 Week 6 matchup will be coming up next. Dallas Cowboys 1-4, New England Patriots 5-0.
After that play, they've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Heineke. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Heineke. Now he'll escape to his right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The NFL Madden League Season 2020-21 Week 6 matchup will be coming up next. Green Bay Packers 4-1, Chicago Bears 2-3.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
The NFL Madden League Season 2020-21 Week 6 matchup will be coming up next. Seattle Seahawks 4-1, Pittsburgh Steelers 2-3.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you just hold a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Heineke now in the Washington offense. Down 13-7. Just over 1:40 to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. But only able to muster a gain up to the 8-yard line. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chiefs, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Washington, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.